I don't know about that. All right, look, let's just do it this way. I'll just hold the camera. What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is going to be your review for Married to Medicine LA season 1. Not sure what episode, so I'm kind of going off my memory. You know, I'm out of town. I watched the episode last night, so let me just kind of go over some highlights. So first of all, let's talk about this. We finished up with the whole situation with the intuitive, Dr. Imani was open to what she had to say. Dr. Imani was open to her reading, and so that went really well. Shanique, Candace, y'all know that whole thing just blew up with Candace. Candace was just not here for it at all. Shanique used it as an opportunity to try to backdoor an apology to Asha, which was some bullshit. Because here's my problem with the whole situation with this apology to Asha. You're still not accepting what you did. You were purposeful. You were trying to hurt her. You were being petty, and you threw something at her that you knew would hurt her. And you were absolutely insinuating that her husband cheated on her. So stop saying that's not what you meant. Stop saying that's not what you were trying to do. That is exactly what you were doing. That is exactly what you meant. Apologize that you were petty. Apologize that you allowed yourself to get caught up in the moment and to go low. Just that is your apology. Your apology isn't, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Yes, you did. You absolutely, there's no other way to take what you said. There's no nice way to take what you said. There's no other way to insinuate what you said. And so that's my problem with her apology. My thing is, your apology can't be genuine if you're not apologizing for the right shit. Like, it can't be genuine. So anyway, there's that. And then to use the intuitive to try to backdoor your way into one, girl, no. And then and the woman called her out. The intuitive, y'all, if I'm wrong, just, you know. But she even called her out and was like, yeah. So, you know, do I think there was sincerity in her apology? Not so much. Because again, I don't feel like she was apologizing for what she actually did. So where's the sincerity if you're not even accepting your fault? Okay, so there's that. Candace and Brittany sort of bonded over the whole we hate the intuitive type thing. Then my girlfriend is back, the one I'm here visiting. She went to go take the kids to school, so she's gonna probably come up in a minute, y'all. I hear the garage door opening. So then we see Dr. Brittany and Shanique meet up. They're eating some raw oysters. She was showing her how to eat the raw oysters. Shanique was showing Dr. Brittany how to eat the raw oysters, honey. Raw oysters I love seafood, but raw oysters ain't my thing. Ain't never been my thing. But Dr. Brittany decided, she was like, look, we've tried, you know, we tried the therapy route. We've tried the, you know, bringing in a spiritual guide route. Let's just sit down and have a good old-fashioned sit by the pool, talk it out, have a good time, and move on. And so she's going to invite all the ladies to come over to her house, sit by the pool, and just talk it out or whatever. So we're going to see how that goes. We see that Dr. Brittany also had a conversation with Dr. Contessa from, you know, the original Married to Medicine. And basically talking about her situation with her husband and, you know, how she feels about his ultimatum and whether, you know, what she's been able to find or not find, and moving back to Orlando, and how that's just not what she wants to do. And so Dr. Contessa basically was like, well, what do you want? What do you want? Now, I don't know if that's the right approach when you're in a marriage with children. I think it should be what's best for the family at this point. And at this point, what's best for the family, y'all, my glasses are still sitting on these daggone braids. What's best for the family at this point is you taking your ass back to Orlando. I mean, it's been a lot. Like, if it had only been a couple of weeks or a couple of months, that's one thing. You still haven't found a permanent job. You still haven't found some place for y'all to live that everybody's comfortable with. I just feel like maybe, I mean, outside of you doing the show, you know, doing the Married to Medicine show, I just feel like maybe this isn't the best time or the best approach. Maybe you need to go back to Orlando and you need to figure this out through a tele situation. My girlfriend moved across the country. She moved from San Diego, California to Nashville, Tennessee through the internet. She found her place. Hey girl, I'm talking about you. She found, you know, her place to live online, the kids' school. Like, she did everything online. So you don't have to physically be in San Diego, in LA to move to LA from Orlando. I just feel like she needs to, you know, girl, I'm doing my video. I just feel like that she need to go back home, take care of them damn churn and her husband, and they need to regroup and figure it out. That's my 2 cents. Them churn, girl, them churn, you know. Her churn gave me a heart attack this morning, y'all. Lord. Anyway, so we see Dr. Armani. I keep saying Armani, not the designer, y'all. Dr. Armani. Dr. Armani reached out to her sister. We saw where, you know, her father pretty much had rejected her, and her mother told her, move on, you know, build a relationship with your sister, but move on. This man is not here for you, you know, and there's nothing you can do. You're a grown woman. You're an accomplished woman. You did it on your own. You did it without his help, without his input. Take what he gave you. He gave you the gift of a sister. You grew up an only child. Now you found out you have a sister. Take what he gave you and move on with that, which I thought was really good advice. So Armani, why I want to keep saying Armani? Anyway, Armani reached out to her sister, and we see that they had a really good conversation. The sister was open and receptive to building a relationship with her. So I think that's a great way for them to go. I think that's a great thing for them to do, y'all. So there was that. What else happened? I think that might, I don't think too much else happened. This episode wasn't real exciting, especially after coming off of Game of Thrones, y'all. I was just like, eh. But, so we get to the get together at Dr. Britt's house. Now, here's what I'm not getting ready to do. I'm not going to rehash all that shit. But Dr. Britton talked to them, and she basically, you know, said, look, when I can only compare this to Iraq. And they were like, Iraq? Are we at war? What the hell? We on the battlefield? Like, is it that, are we that bad? Did it get that serious? And, but what's funny was, but Dr. Britt was like, no, I'm just saying, that's the only thing I can really compare this to. You know, when, you know, we were in the military, we had issues with, we would debrief and we would get it all out and then we would move on, and that would be it. And so she encouraged them to do that. They did Dr. Noel did apologize for how she kind of threw the intuitive on them. There was really no foundation laid for, if someone has never had a reading before, you don't really know what to do, what to expect. And then that woman was rude. Like, how she handled them was really rude, because I don't feel like Dr. Britton did anything wrong. She was coming at Dr. Britton talking about, you know, you have a wall, you know, you're this, you're that. And Dr. Britton was like, what the hell are you talking about? Y'all, these things. Oh, God. Anyway, this thing. Anyway, she was like, what you talking about? And so I think that the reading not going well was just as much of the fault of the intuitive as it was to the women being closed-minded. But you did kind of throw it on them. Something like getting a spiritual reading, you have to be open to it. You really have to be open to it. And you have to, and I think you should have kind of given them some leeway, some foundation, some ground rules or something. And Dr. Noel owned it. She did. She owned it. She did say she didn't prep that woman, which Jasmine didn't believe. I got her name right this week. Jasmine didn't believe. She was like, you mean to tell me that she just out of the clear blue just came up with my husband having an issue? Yeah, because something going on with your husband. You know, the fact that you wouldn't say your husband's name and stuff just made people think that there was something, what's up with that? I'm not saying that there is anything wrong. I'm not saying there is anything up with it. I'm saying that's the mindset that people are coming up with. And that's probably the conclusion she jumped to. But anyway, Dr. Britt got dog tags made for everybody that, I don't have my notes in front of me, so I can't remember everybody's dog tag. But she had dog tags made for everybody that sort of connected to their personality. Sort of like when you pledge and you get a line name. Same thing, you know, she had. And she went through explaining what each person's dog tag meant. And they put them on and everything. And then it looked like they just really had a great time. Jasmine wanted to get in the pool. And wasn't nobody trying to get in the pool with her. And they were like, girl, get in the pool. If you want to get in the pool, get in the pool. Like, you don't need a partner to get in the pool. And they all gave her props on that body. They did throw a couple of jabs about maybe, you know, wasn't au natural. But girl, it's LA. Who is? Shit, I don't know. But, you know, Dr. Monty talking about something. She still had her breast on layaway, honey. I said, layaway, girl. Layaway. Girl, you better go and pay them things off and keep it moving. But anyway, it was cute though. They had it looked like so the episode ended with them on a high note and on a good note. And oh, the other thing that happened was Shanique complaining about the struggles of her job. And you know, her husband basically is like, well, quit your job. Like, if it's that serious, if it's that much of a problem, quit your job. She was like, well, I just hate missing things with the kids. He was like, look, working parents miss things. Like, you're you're a great mom. You don't miss everything, but you're going to miss a few things here and there. Like, it's not that serious. But he told her, he was like, look, I done gave you a solution. You don't want to take the solution I done gave you, so it is what it is. But his solution is for her to just go on and quit. And then she tried to compare his job to her job, and he was like, but I just can't quit my job. And my thing is, yeah, he can't quit his job because then you wouldn't be living this wonderful lifestyle that you brag about. And your zip code and all of that. Like, your job don't pay those bills, boo-boo. Don't pay those bills. So don't compare your job. And I'm not taking away from her job, but don't make it seem like the solution to his stress is the same as the solution to your stress. And I'm not even saying that I agree with his solution. I don't think she needs to necessarily quit her job. I think she needs to understand that if she is going to be a working mom, she can't be superwoman, that there are going to be things that she's not going to be able to do. She's not going to be able to do every single thing because you are going to have to work. So don't stress yourself out about what you can and can't do. You know, don't keep complaining about, understand and accept it. That's what working parents do. They accept that there are going to be some things that they're just going to have to miss. And that's what you're going to have to do. So that's that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If I missed anything, I apologize because, like I said, I don't have my notes in front of me. I'm trying to get this video out. But y'all have a great day. Peace.